Now I request Sri Ramana Garu, the Managing Director, AP Visakha Dairy. Managing Director of Visakha Dairy, who is a great supporter of this conference. Thank you, sir. Now may I request Sri Dr. Simhachalam Garu, Additional Director, who is really supporting us in providing the or in deputing the doctors in good number and also always with us to support us. Thank you very much, sir. Also, I invite my colleagues like Dr. Anandaragar and also Sarath to be on dais. Yeah. Very Pandyan Garu, you would like to join with us? Yeah. Thank you very much. Now we will commence the valedictory function. Before giving the information, before commencement of the valedictory function, again Dr. Sastri Garu has elaborately mentioned about some of the important information on the 3 days happenings, but I need to tell as a protocol. So, first day we started with the glorious presence of Honorable Vice Chancellor Garu on the inaugural day. He gave a wonderful comprehensive report. Yeah, please, he deserves a big clap because he has covered total theme of this conference in a wonderful speech, message. Like we have coined UTKARSHA. I was mentioning earlier, and again I'd like to emphasize the name of UTKARSHA for the missing persons for the last 3 days. UTKARSHA in Sanskrit, it shows that to raise. What exactly this conference is going to raise? We are going to raise the knowledge level of our own scientists participating through interactions. We are going to raise the income level of and livelihoods of the people through our conferences and interventions. And also we have a caption, if you can really read that. So one simple word, livestock provide viable, sustainable resources for rural development. So I think most of you have not captured that. So that says livestock always is sustainable in our country. Then coming to the first day, we had a wonderful guest, Dr. V. Pratap Reddy. V. Pratap Reddy is a Lifetime Achievement Awardee from the society and also this conference. All the way he came from USA. He is the managing director of New Tech Biotechnology. He gave a lot of support to this university development in terms of establishment of a laboratory worth of 4 crores with initiatives of Honorable Vice Chancellor Garu. And he is also going to support. At the end, myself and Honorable Vice Chancellor Garu were interacting. I was also traveling to drop him at the airport. He was asking me what exactly I can do for your society and what exactly I can do for this conference. So he is going to support us a lot. His presence itself is a great support to us. Then on the day, and of course, as Sir was mentioning, Mullapudi Nayanthanath was there. He gave his authored book to all of you that will be really benefiting you. Then other guests are also there. And we had other keynote speakers also. So again, I'd like to mention that Robin Alders, with a high profile and working in the African countries, giving nutritional security to the African people and mainly the poultry sector. I request all of you to give a big applause to Robin Alders from Australia. And Kohler also came from Germany. She traveled, stayed for a few hours at Delhi, then she traveled to Vizag. She is a German lady, but she lived here in India for 20 years, and she is working with pastoralism. She's also a high-profile person. Likewise, we had good interactions on the first day. On the first day itself, we got all the roadmap and path for this conference and what exactly the Indian scientists are looking for that. So with that drive, we have started the rest of the sessions. We had 6 sessions started with the sustainability and also sustainability of livestock production systems, wherein the initiator was Dr. N.S. Sastry sir, then followed by other areas because LPM scientists should also look for the value addition in supply chain. So value addition health is given more emphasis in this particular conference. In fact, that we all feel that it's not our job of LPM, but we have to spread to the other areas. So that's why we thought that we had a wonderful scientist in that. Then the IT sector is coming up. That's why we have introduced artificial intelligence, integration of IT in in the livestock sector. It's not exactly by saying words. We have commitment. We have done it, integration of everything IT here in this conference hall. So this boy, Dr. Harshavardhan Reddy, he was supporting all through SUN technologies. So IT integration in this particular conference. I think this is, I had been to IFRI conferences, USA, many conferences at international level. We are not, we are on par with those kind of conferences. Then coming to the other areas, artificial intelligence, and then also we have also thoroughly studied the animal behavior parts. Somebody was asking in the morning hours, so what is the relationship, how you are going to do, the animal welfare is one point, and the production point is. My answer for that is, when the animal is comfortable, that is considered to be welfare. When it is comfortable, the production goes high. That is the answer. So we have to keep the animal in a good moods in order to, like I know that even Honorable Vice, that when we were students in Tirumala Devasthanam, SV Dairishala. So Annamaya songs used to tune Annamaya songs. It's a very pleasant song. These songs, after hearing this kind of rhythmic activity, the milk production has gone up by 20% by the animals. You can understand, so what exactly the animal welfare and comfort. You know, there are scientists, I need not give about the, the milk production and how is the milk is produced and all. Then that's another thing. Likewise, we have completed 6 sessions, and also we had wonderful posters also. And Sir was mentioning about the tremendous response from all over the country. They simply entered through online. They could minimize the expenditure. They have participated in a premium conference. So totally, all put together, we have 24 speakers from 7 countries participated in the conference. Then we have almost 300 speakers participated directly and also indirectly. So thanks to everybody, the youngsters, the concerned mainly goes with our Honorable Vice Chancellor, supporters, then associate deans of the colleges, vice chancellors of the universities, then everybody who really supported in sending you and to be a part of this particular wonderful conference. I'm really immensely happy as a president, and I must thank the Secretary General and also the great, the very nice organized secretary, in spite of his some inabilities, but I can say he is better than any of us. It's a big one, a big clap to him. Yeah, with this, I'd like to request Honorable Vice Chancellor Garu to give his valuable message. Sir, are you now? Yeah, are you, we commence?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity to share the dais with you all. Generally, the conventions will be of a day or two, but even after third day also, if I can see the faces of all the participants here, the energy, the participation, the activeness, everything, I was spellbound. Thanks to the organizers who has done this successfully well. Though I'm not a veterinary doctor, we have a lot of interest by virtue of my profession as a managing director in Vishaka Dairy. We're also doing a lot of activities in the areas of artificial insemination. Recently, central government has announced this under Gokul mission, breed multiplication farms and all we are developing in our training center. Please visit our training center. We are doing a lot of activity with regard to artificial insemination, this breed development. We are giving training to all our farmers, veterinary assistants, and we are engaging 13 mobile veterinary vehicles with veterinary equipped with all the essential veterinary medicines covering all the villages in the 5 districts, this area. We have a good team of doctors in Vishaka Dairy. Apart from that, we have veterinary assistants of more than 400 to 500 people. Thank you once again. Thank you all. Thank you.
Good afternoon, dignitaries on the dais, namely our Honorable Vice Chancellor Padmanabh Reddy Garu, alage Director of Research Sarjan Reddy Garu, Vishaka Dairy MD Ramana Garu, and Organizing Secretary Anandra Garu, and ISAPM Secretary Garu, all the scientific community here. It is a very, very pleasant and happy occasion. So first of all, I would extend my thanks to our beloved Vice Chancellor for organizing a beautiful seminar, a national seminar in this city of destiny of Andhra Pradesh. Thank you, sir. Coming to, I have just now I have gone through few of your presentation. One of the summaries you have presented. You have done wonderful discussions, and you have come with conclusions what to do in future. So in this platform, I would request all the scientific community to go to the real livestock sector. Basically, livestock farming, at the 70s, 80s, it is 75 to 80% of the farming community holds livestock. Now, of late in AP 2019, it is 30%. Signal is alarming. Whether we are growing or whether we are going down, we have to realize and rationalize. Number one. Number two, coming to production systems, you have discussed eco-friendly production systems, sustainable development models. So one of the research study in 2017, it says the production losses in livestock, 50% are due to nutrition, 22% are due to breeding aspects, and 18% are due to healthcare, and 11% are due to managemental practices. So the losses, what we already we had developed the breeds to a certain level, but we could not able to tap the resources or the potential which is available in the livestock. That is the second step. So coming to breeding front, since 80s, 70s, since after frozen stem technology, after 80s, so the breeding, cross breeding, the blood level has been enhanced to 80 to 90%, but whereas the production is not that much of not in correlation. The reason is the pedigree what we are using and the production what is coming out is a questionable. Of course, I don't know whether the scientists in this regard are available or not. So in this regard, I request the scientific community to develop sex-sorted semen on least cost technology one side. Second, try to utilize the ET embryo transfer for development of high pedigree bulls. This is the need of our, sir, so many farmers are complaining that, so F2, F3, whatever, so production is equaling or at least it is not at all more than the parent, but it is not at least equal to the parent. That is their questions we are facing at the field. So pedigree point, of course, national hereditary registry is there, but there is some standard procedures and methods are required, sir. Our VC will participate in so many occasions. That has to be focused on breeding side. Coming to the feeding side, we have so many technologies are there, but least cost production technology should be there. Second thing, so somebody told that moringa and this what is known as azolla and what is known as this another one is hydroponics. So these technologies, actually I am very much interested, sir. I have put a lot of efforts in hydroponics and as well, but field conditions it has totally failed. The reason is we have developed technologies, but we are not trying at the field level. Whatever the technology we developed in lab, it should be tried and evaluated in field condition. Then and there only it should be given to the farming community. So coming to our eco-friendly technologies. So now we are seeing every season. So we are having minimum of three heat waves in the month of May, June, and 3 cold waves in the month of December and January. And this, of course, we are having vector infestation in the rainy season. Overall, we are losing the production of at least 1.5 to 2 months in a year because of these conditions. So, of course, warming is there. So, eco-friendly technology is also the need of the hour to sustain our farming community. So, we have to, the last one, what I request the scientific community is that, so what is the production cost of the milk? 2 animal unit, how much is the production cost? 5 animal is the how much production cost? And 10 animal. In different states and different models has to be designed. And if they have the basic data, we can request the government of India how to support the dairy facility. Otherwise, it will be very, very gloomy, sir. Of course, we the scientific community certainly we will manage the crisis, no problem. But I request the all the scientific community to develop at least 5 animal, 10 animal models. So another reason why farmers are losing is the labor and this cost of ingredients. This is another problem that we can't solve. It is the dynamics of the society. According to the dynamics of the society, it will run. So these are the 3 or 4 points I would like to mention in this forum. If it is possible, you can apply and develop sustainable models. Thank you, Randall.
Good afternoon to all of you. We are almost coming to an end of the Mammoth event. Before, I think I can take a few minutes. Just I would like to tell before organizing this event, what are the things which went. We had a planning, a great planning, but several times it was deferred. A couple of weeks back, we wanted this event to go ahead, but suddenly again this second wave of COVID has become very serious. So in the last minute, we had to reschedule this particular event. I think some of you might have been put to disadvantaged position, so we apologize for that. But ultimately, today, that stress or difficulty, whatever you have gone, I think that would have been evaporated with the best arrangements they have made. I can see that I attended several conferences, but I'm seeing for the first time so much higher percentage of the people sitting in the last session. It is usually many people disappear in the last session, but I see all of you are sitting very patiently here. Thank you very much. You have been put to great comfort. That's what it is indicating. Congratulations to the organizers. Coming to the other important aspects, many times in the scientific these conferences, we discuss a lot, we come up with recommendations, but I have few points. Whenever we are making recommendations, we should look at the reality and what else is going on in other countries. Just I would like to take few examples because I don't want to take much time because it is time to leave, to go and join the home and the families. One thing is we talk about a lot about the viable, sustainable resources, and also we talk about the natural farming nowadays and organic farming. But whenever we discuss such kind of things and make recommendations, we should look at the other things which are going on in other countries. Just let us take an example of Sri Lanka. If you want to go for organic farming, you should not jump and go for the organic farming. Just, avoiding the pesticides or the artificial, insecticides like that. So you should go very smoothly and study what the nature is reacting with your proposed changes. So you have to go in a slow and systematic way before attempting to a big change. So organic farming is very good. Everybody wants to have the organic farm produced products. But at the same time, we should also look at the nature, how it reacts to our proposed changes. You have seen the Sri Lanka was totally in a disastrous situation because suddenly they banned the pesticides and insecticides, and their agricultural produce has almost drastically reduced. Second thing is, let me talk about some myths we have. When we talk about the organic farming, and also there is a new buzzing thing, it is called as A2 milk. A2 milk, lot of propaganda is there, lot of demand is there. The farmers are getting remunerative price. That's good. Everything is good. But scientifically, we don't have a data to support that particular thing. But still, at least the farmers are getting benefited. They are getting more than 2 or 3 times the price of the exotic cow milk. But at the same time, the customers also should not be put to disadvantage. I understand if we are paying more for A2 milk, but in Hyderabad, I have seen A2 ghee. They are paying 2,000 rupees when the other ghee is only 350 or 400 rupees. It is meaningless. A2 is regarding the proteins, not with fat. A2 ghee means it is a fat. There is nothing A2 in that. It is just ghee. But the customers are not being educated in that fashion. So I feel that you are the scientific community. You should, while making policies, you should also create a kind of awareness among the customers. They should not be looted with a false propaganda. These are some of the realistic things that we should, as a scientific community, we should think about it. And regarding the conference back, he was telling that 24, yeah. Okay, 8 sessions were there. 8 sessions were there, 7 countries. See, it's not national, then it is international conference. That's a good one. Thanks for the madam who has come from very far away from the country, and that too traveling in such a stressful conditions. We appreciate your concern, scientific temperament. Thank you very much, madam. Similarly, the other people who have come from the different countries and participating online from the different countries, we are also very thankful. Even now, yesterday I was asking whether he needs a financial support, because having an Novotel in such a costly thing, whether he is a deficit of any money, we wanted to support, but he said we are well off, don't worry about that. Really, it's a great job. And also these sponsors for giving and making this event a grand success. Really wonderful 3 youngsters, they made it a great event. I hope that the recommendations are very meaningful. Let us make a consolidated recommendations which will be into actionable things. Okay. Many times the recommendations will be sometimes in a different way. Make actionable recommendations so that it will be easy for the policymakers to take further the course of events. So best of luck, and also I congratulate all the fellowship winners and also the awards that are being presented to the best paper and best abstracts. Finally, I would like to request all of you to keep safe, go back safe, so that the family members will be waiting for you. And okay, with this, I'll take leave. Okay, good luck. Best of luck for all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Very impressive. And it's encouraging words rather. So to organize such activities in future also, because people like you are behind us and also leading us. Especially, sir, when we proposed, when there was a situation of COVID, difficult to find the people attending the physically, then sir has repeated almost 35 faculty members by giving a registration fee as such in one stroke, one pen stroke. Not only that, with the support of ICR, NAHP, the students, PhD and PG students, there is a provision, and almost 30 students are permitted through joining online by paying 3,000 rupees. That is supported by sir. You just can imagine what kind of support. Same is the case with Professor Ravindra Reddy Garu, the PVNR TVU. So all the faculty members are supported through ICR and NHP, well supported by the Vice Chancellor. Likewise, many of the universities are supported. So thanks to Padma Reddy sir for giving support. Definitely that will not go as waste, sir. We have a resource pool now. We have a knowledge pool now. When you want something, we can simply take out and give it to you. So that is the generation of the outcome of this particular conference. And initially, I have also forgotten to mention that Vishnu Sharma, sir, Dr. Vishnu Sharma was also there in inaugural function. So give him both the couple for having come over here, for traveling from Rajasthan, sir. Thank you very much, both of you. Now we will take up the award function. Before going for the award function, we must worship of the deities, gods. So we have two gods here. One is Dr. N.S.R. Shastri, sir. Sir, I am troubling you. Mr. Sir, please accompany Dr. N.S.R. Shastri. Please come on to dais. We want to felicitate you on this occasion. And Dr. N.S.R. Shastri along with Thomas, sir. Dr. Thomas, sir. Please bring Dr. C.K. Thomas. Central bed. Sir, please. I request the Vice Chancellor and also other dignitaries to felicitate, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thomas, sir. Then dignitaries on the dais, Ramana Garu, please. Please accept our felicitation. Diary, Visakha Diary, MD Garu. Thomas sir is coming. Yeah. First. Sir, please. This is our... Yeah, you see all this.
Vishaka Dairy was established in the year 1973 with a 50,000 LPT handling capacity in the year 1977. Today, this dairy has a capacity of handling 9 lakh liters per day, a 16 times growth in terms of milk volume. Besides providing remunerative price to dairy farmers spread across 5 districts of Andhra Pradesh, it is extending many services to farmers with 633 veterinary health centers. To keep the knowledge and skills manpower, the Vishaka Dairy also established a training center imparting training to farmers in the areas of clean milk program. Vishaka Dairy, through its milk producers, employs health education and medical welfare, extending medical facilities to farmers and their families at subsidized rates. Keeping in view of the contribution to the sector and spectrum of services to the farmers, the National Conference UTKARSHA confers the award of Best Dairy 2021 to the Vishaka Dairy. Sir, thank you very much.
Now may I request Dr. C.K. Thomas, sir, please come on to this. Please be seated. We want to felicitate you. Thank you. I request the Vice Chancellor Garu to please present a memento to the Additional Director. Sima sir, please help us. Thank you very much. Now we go with sir, please be seated. We have some awards to give our scientists. Yeah, now may I request the Secretary General, Dr. Sarachandra Garu, please read the award winners.
Thank you very much, sir. Before I start announcing, we have Society Awards as well as Session Awards. Before I announce, on behalf of the Indian Society of Animal Production Management, once again I would like to thank the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Sri Venkateshwara Veterinary University, Dr. V. Padmanabha Reddy Garu, for accepting our proposal for hosting this conference in SVVU. So thank you very much, sir, on behalf of the Society. And I would also like to thank the President of the Society, Dr. Sajan Reddy sir, who is not just dynamic, thinks out of the box, because conferences are generally held in university headquarters or colleges where we have some logistic support, manpower support, but organizing conference at a place where you don't have an institution and thinking out of the box of organizing in a 5-star hotel itself is a tribute to the President, because we never imagined. Indian Society of Animal Production and Management is probably one society which has hosted its conference, maybe the only society that hosted its conference in a 5-star hotel. So that's we have evolved. That's an indication that we have evolved as a society. And the kind of scientific discussions that we had over the period of 3 days is really wonderful. And in spite of the challenges, not just in terms of logistics, but also in terms of his physical challenge, Dr. Anand Rao has been an excellent organizing secretary, and the courage that he has shown here in organizing this conference is wonderful. He deserves a big round of applause. Can you please put your hands together for Anand Rao once?
Sorry, interruption, Sharath. May I request Dr. Changalal Garu, apologies to you. Please come onto the dais. You are the president of this conference.
So, Changal Rail, sir, please. So, this is Dr. Changal Rail is the coordinator for the event, and he is the associate dean of College of Veterinary Science, Garvidi. So, it's really thank you very much, Changal Rail, sir, for extending all the cooperation in conducting this conference. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the society, I would like to thank each one of you who are associated with this event, and I hope you all had a pleasant stay in this beautiful port city of Andhra Pradesh, Visakhapatnam, the gateway of Andhra Pradesh. So, with these few words of appreciation for the organizers, I would like to go into the announcements for awards. So, as I have already said, we have society awards as well as session awards. And as organizers, the president and the other office bearers of the society thought that it's always better to encourage youngsters in getting awards, because these awards will encourage them, motivate them to do more productive research in future for the benefit of the farming committee. So most of the awards are being presented to the budding scientists of livestock production management and other fields of animal science. So, society awards first, we have Dr. NSR Shastri Young Scientist Award given to the best research paper presented by a young scientist below 30 years in the National Symposium, and it goes to Dr. C. Gautam Verma. Dr. C. Gautam Verma to come forward and accept the award, please. Next is 8 Sisters Northeast Best LPM Research Award to Best Oral Presentation from 8 Northeast States in the National Symposium, and it goes to Dr. Ashish Debarma. Ashish Debarma is an online participant, so the 8 Sisters Northeast Best LPM Research Award goes to Dr. Ashish Debarma. He is an online participant. That the award will be sent to him. So, next, Srimati Kadambini Devi Award to the best oral presentation on domestic animal behavioral science presented in the National Symposium, and it goes to Dr. Rudranarayan Babu. Dr. Rudranarayan Babu, he is also an online participant. And Dr. L.K. Babu from OUAT will receive the award on behalf of Dr. Rudranarayan Babu. Please come, sir. He is actually son of Dr. L.K. Babu, who is Dean of College of Veterinary Science at OUAT. He says that the credit goes to Daljit Kaur and others from Gaduvasu. He acknowledges the support of Gaduvasu. We have another young man in this conference, Dr. Dilip Kumar Bidarkar. He is probably the youngest man in this conference, and at the age of 82, he makes it a point to come to the conference on a regular basis, and an award has been instituted by him, Dr. D.K. Bidarkar Award to Best Oral Presentation by an individual with master's degree in LPM, and it goes to Dr. C. Kotresh Prasad. Dr. C. Kotresh Prasad. Muhammad Ismail Siddiqui Award to the best presentation on small ruminant research, and the award goes to Dr. A. Anita. Dr. A. Anita from SVVU. Next award is Sri Cherala Bhagya Rajaram Award to the best presentation scientist for innovative research in LPM, and it goes to Dr. Teja Allu from SVVU. Teja Allu. Next award is Sri A. Lakshman Rao Award to the best oral presentation by fresh MSc PhD student. This has been instituted by me in memory of my late father. It goes to Dr. S. Ragul Raj. He is an online participant, Dr. S. Ragul Raj. Next, Sri Tirunahiri Murahari Award to the best present scientist below 30 years in LTM, Vijay Lakshmi. Dr. Vijay Lakshmi from Karnataka. The next award is to the best poster presentation in the National Symposium, Dr. D.K. Bidarkar Poster Award. Dr. D.K. Bidarkar Poster Award, it goes to Dr. I. Vasanta Seshu Kumari. Vasanta Seshu Kumari from SVVU. Next award is Srimati Rayavarapu Jayalakshmi Narsingh Rao Award to the best poster presentation on livestock welfare and behavior. Dr. R.M.V. Prasad, my brother, has instituted this award, and it goes to Dr. A.K. Srivastava. Dr. A.K. Srivastava from Gujarat. Dr. A.P. Chaudhary, who is participating in this seminar, he will receive the award on behalf of Dr. A.K. Srivastava. Next is best presentations of the sessions after this. They were all the awards instituted by the society. Next we have session-wise awards are also there. So best presentation in session 1, that is livestock production, sustainability and feeding strategies, it goes to Dr. Moola Ravikumar from SVVU. Dr. Moola Ravikumar. Then we have an online, both online and offline we are giving awards in this session awards. The online award goes to Dr. Manju Shashidharan from Kerala. Manju Shashidharan. Next is in session 2, livestock production, supply chain and health. The award goes to Dr. M. Srivani from SVVU. Dr. M. Srivani. In online, it goes to Dr. Sadhana Tiwari. Online award goes to Dr. Sadhana Tiwari, who is pursuing her PhD in NDRI. Session 3, livestock production, artificial intelligence. The offline award goes to Dr. M. Satya Bharati from Tanuvas. Dr. Satya Bharati from Tanuvas. And in the same session, livestock production, artificial intelligence, the online award goes to Dr. Gayatri S. Lal. Then session 5 was livestock production, genetic improvement and breed conservation. The offline award goes to Dr. P. Panduranga Reddy from SVVU. The online award goes to Dr. Reena Kamal. Dr. Reena Kamal. Anyone from their state can come and come forward and receive the award on behalf of Reena Kamal. Online only certificates, they will be sent to them. And best presentation is session 5, that is livestock production, climate smart. Dr. Krishnapalli, SVVU. Best presentation session 6, livestock production, animal behavior and welfare. The online award goes to Dr. Sanjay Chaudhary from Rajuvas. If anyone can come forward and certificate. No, okay. And poster presentation, online poster presentation, it goes to Dr. Vijay Nirmala. Dr. Vijay Nirmala. And in session 6, livestock production, animal behavior and welfare, we have Shvetambari Jambal getting the online award. Vijay Nirmala, Dr. Anandra, organizing secretary, will receive the. In session 6, livestock production, animal behavior and welfare, the online award goes to Shvetambari Jambal, and the offline award goes to Dr. Rangama. Dr. Rangama from SVVU. Someone to receive, Anandra, you can receive on behalf of Rangama as well. Rangama award. or any of our friends can also come forward and receive the award. So these were the various society awards and session awards. And thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. A national quiz. We do have a national quiz conducted every year. National Quiz Award is also there. And this year, the award first prize goes to S. Dhanush Abdullah Abu Bakar Siddiqui from VCRI Tirunelveli, Tanuvas. National Quiz Award winners S. Dhanush Abdullah Abu Bakar Siddiqui from VCRI Tirunelveli, Tanuvas. One professor from Tanuvas, LPM department professor and head Tamil 1, and can also come onto the dais and share the award with their students. Wait, your professor is also coming. Satya Bharati can come forward. Who is their teacher? Oh. This award has been instituted by Dr. Sanjay Chaudhary, and it has been awarded in memory of his parents, Bhagwan Parshuram Pokar Kamla Ramrai Award. And the runners-up are from CVSC Mamnur, PV Narasimha Rao, Telangana Veterinary University. The award winners are Chintala Swati and Gade Spandana. And I also request their teacher, Dr. N. Rajan, who also happens to be the National Quiz Master in conducting this quiz. So I invite the students, Swati and Spandana, and their teacher, Dr. Rajana, to come onto the dais to receive their awards. And the ISAPM appreciates and acknowledges the efforts of quiz team, Dr. Rajana and his team, for taking the efforts in conducting this quiz. Thank you. So I think we come to the end of this award session. Congratulations to all the award winners, and hope that this award that is presented to you will motivate you to do more work, more efforts, and better research in the larger benefit of the farming community. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
So, with the permission of the dais, I would like to compliment with my supporters. A small tip of memento is honored through our Vice Chancellor. Dr. Gautam Verma technically supported me during this conference journey. Dr. Mola Ravi Kumar, Dr. Allu Teja, Dr. Asha Lata, Co-Organizing Secretary. Asha Lata. Dr. Krishnamurthy. My love and affectionate society treasurer, who given funds to me from the society, Dr. R.M.V. Prasad. Thank you to all to accept my small tip of honor.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to present a memento as a vote of thanks to our technology partner, Suven Tech. Invite Mr. Kappa Harshavardhan Reddy, CEO and Managing Director, Suven Technologies, onto the dais. Harsha, please.
He is my son, helping dad voluntarily. Thank you. So I think we are almost coming to
Welcoming you all to this ambience atmosphere at Visakhapatnam, this valedictory session. So the journey of the conference started during the month of November, I think that is Wednesday, and completion of this journey is the same day, Wednesday. So Wednesday is my lucky day. With blessings of the God, some devotional power with me to make this conference successful, I hope. With great support of Sri Venkateswara Veterinary University, especially our Vice Chancellor, under the leadership of the President of this particular society and Dean cum Director of Research, Dr. K. Sajjan Reddy Garu, I am completing this conference successfully. So, thank you all the participants across the nation who have participated here. If any inconvenience faced by the organizing secretariat, kindly apologize me if anybody faced. Thank you one and all.
May I request Dr. Mohanty sir, please come on to dais to take the award from Honorable Vice Chancellor Garu. The award belongs to Ragul Raj. Sir, chinna award. What student he can carry. He is Mohanty from Principal Secretary Scientist here. India record.
I know.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Changalal Garu to give his vote of thanks, right? He'll. Sir, last few minutes. So we'd like to finally, the society would like to, and society would like to felicitate the organizing secretary in a different way. I request for the AV
the permission of Chair, we'd like to felicitate our beloved President and dynamic President, and he is called as Bahubali of LPM. With the permission of Chair, please kindly give us a big applause.
Let me say a few words about our beloved President, Dr. Sajjan Reddy sir. He is, with only one single sentence, I want to finish everything, that he is the Bahubali of ISAPM. He is the only one unique person.
So, good afternoon to the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, honored guests and the delegates from different parts of the country and also from abroad, and ladies and gentlemen. So, I feel it's my privilege to present the vote of thanks on behalf of the Indian Society of Animal Production and Management and Sri Venkateswara Veterinary University, Tirupati, who is jointly organizing this UTKARSHA National Conference on the executive capital city of Andhra Pradesh, Visakhapatnam. At the outset, I express my sincere thanks and grateful to Professor V. Padmanabh Reddy Garu, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sri Venkateswara Veterinary University, and patron of this conference, for his valuable support, guidance, and to organize this conference. Sir, we feel honored with you for your presence during the entire conference here. Thank you very much, sir. I am highly thankful to Professor K. Sajjan Reddy, Director of Research, Dean of Veterinary Science, Sri Venkateswara Veterinary University, and the President of ISAPM, and Chairman of this conference, for his meticulous planning of everything, including everything, right from the beginning, and the theme of the selection of the theme of this conference, and guiding the organizers. And thank you very much, sir. I am very much thankful to the Dr. Pratap V. Reddy, President and CEO, New Tech Biosciences, New York, USA, and Professor Vishnu Sharma, former Vice Chancellor, Rajasthan University of Veterinary Sciences, Bikaner, Kavya Dashwara from IIT Kharagpur, Sri Mullapudi Narendranath Garu, President, Indian Ongol Cattle Breeders Association, and Robin Elders, AO, and the Director, Kima Foundation from Australia, Isle Kohile Ropelson, then Harshvardhan Reddy, John Baker's Professor in Poultry Science from University of Georgia, USA, and Javier from RVC, UK, and Suresh Kuchipudi from USA, and Erimson from USA. And thankful to all the university officers of SVVU and the PA of the NAHEP who supported this conference, and Director of Animal Husbandry, and Additional Director of Animal Husbandry, Dr. Simhachalam Garu, and the Principal Secretary, Srimati Poona Malakondaya, and all the board members of Sri Venkateswara Veterinary University, and also thankful to the ISAPM patron, Dr. NSR Sastry Garu, and the Secretary General, Dr. Sarath Chandra, Assistant Secretary General, Dr. N. Rajanna, and the Treasurer, R.V. Prasad, and all the executive members of the society. And thankful to Dr. C.K. Thomas Bickney for the entire guidance of this conference. Also thankful to the Sangeeta Sharma Garu. We are also thankful to our technical partner, Suven Technologies, and its CEO, K. Harshvardhan Reddy, for his continuous support to make this conference a grand success. So, we are also thankful to the special thanks to our sponsors, right from NABARD, NEDCAP, Andhra Sugars, Vishaka Dairy, Krishna Milk Union, medical agencies including Alembic, Viribac, Indian Immunologicals, Intas, and of course, meat industries, Alana, Mars, Vizag Foods Private Limited, and 3F Animal Health and Nutrition, and Special Chemicals, Pedapuram, and Blue Rock Minerals, Srikakulam, and the CMR Shopping Mall and the Jewelry, and Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, Fuban, Angel Animal Nutrition, BRM, Vasudha Foundation, and some real estate. Highly thankful to Dr. K. Anandarao, Principal Scientist, Venkatamana Gudam, and also the Organizing Secretary of this conference, and his team, including Dr. Asha Lata, Co-Organizing Secretary, Dr. Mola Ravikumar, Dr. Alu Teja, Gautam, Dr. Krishnamurthy, and all others for their continuous efforts to make this conference a grand success. The support from the staff of the CVS College of Veterinary Sciences, Garividi, and also Super Specialty Veterinary Hospital of our University, Visakhapatnam, also duly acknowledged. Finally, thankful to all those who directly and indirectly supported this conference to make this conference a grand success. And thank you very much. Thank you all.
I think we come to the end of the session. The Indian Society of Animal Production Management General Body meeting is scheduled in few minutes from now. I request all the life members of ISAPM to remain in the auditorium, and the remaining members can go for lunch. All the Indian Society of Animal Production Management ISAPM life members to stay back in the auditorium. The others can go for lunch. We have a general body meeting. It's not a lengthy one. We'll take only few minutes of your time, and after that we can have lunch and disperse. So all the ISAPM members to come forward in the front rows so that we can finish off very fast.